The following film is presented in its complete theatrical version. It was rated R by the MPAA and may not be appropriate for children under 17.
Did you miss me?
What up? What up? What's going down? How y'all doing, man? It's your boy Dirty Live once again here with Life of the Nation, bro. Came to talk about a couple of things, but before we get into that, as always, 50 billion things on the face of this planet that you could be doing besides watching me. So the fact that you allow me to grace your screen for any amount of time is greatly appreciated. More than I can verbally express. Just want to thank everybody for being here, tuning in, and yeah. So let's jump right into it, man. The big news today, the whole Raider world blew up over a tweet from Josh Jacobs. Is he right? Is it bad business? Did the man not play his heart and soul out last year? Did he not give us everything he had in the tank last year? I mean, the least you could do is pay the man. Just saying. The least you could do is pay the man. Now, it's going to suck. It's really going to suck if we don't pay this man and our running game suffers for it, right? Look, I'm fully aware that everybody don't want to pay the running back, right? But as the rule goes, bro, in the NFL, you pay what you're worth. Am I saying give him the 15? I'm not saying give him the 15, but 13? I think that's a fair number for everybody. Hey, Loon, that's the other question. We don't know if he's referring to his situation with the Raiders. It's a strong possibility, but the man does have other business ventures too. I mean, I don't know. I don't know too many running backs in the NFL, man, that have done what Josh Jacobs has done for us. You know what I mean? Like this, just the stats, the stat number alone are ridiculous, bro. The man has 4 1,000 yard seasons out of 5 seasons played. I believe he missed 4 to 6 games in one of those seasons, and still was just, I think, 115 yards short of 1,000. I mean, in all honesty, what more does a man have to prove for somebody to know his worth, bro? Let's be honest. Where would our offense be last year without Josh Jacobs? Be honest with yourself. Salute to everybody in the chat. J-Dog 209, what's good with you, fam? Salute to you. OJ, what's up with you? Omar, salute to you. I see you in the building, Seabass. What's good with you, Sebastian? What's good with you, man? Salute. My guy Charles Washington in the building. What's good with you, Charles? I see Anthony Estrada in the building. What up? What's good with you, man? My nephew in the building, Digital Prayers. What's good with you, DP? I published an article today about his holdout and how other notable NFL players of the past overcome that obstacle. For sure. That's what I like to hear, man. You said you wrote and published your article, right? Okay, cool deal, bro. I like that, man. Stay on your grind. Keep doing your thing, man. Send me the link to your send me the link to your article, man. Let me take a read, bro. See, Joe Lee in the building. What's good with you, Joe Lee? Pizzle 420, salute. My boy Loom, what's good with you, Loom? That's my dude. What's cracking with you, bro? Dark Atheist in the building. What's good with you, Dark? My guy, what's up, Big Worm, man? How you doing, bro? Hope you're doing well, man. My guy, Too Resilient in the building. What's good with you, Too Resilient, man? Hope long time no talk to, bro. Hope all is well. Think I saw Raider Paul earlier. What's up with you, Raider Paul? If you in the building, what's good with you, man? Ray Love in the building. What's good, Ray Love? Gam 110, salute to you, man. Appreciate you always being here, man. Sin, my guy, new father. What's good with you, man? Happy belated first Father's Day for my boy Sin, man. Salute to you, bro. Hope you're enjoying. Let me see. Yeah. I thought I saw my boy Raider Paul in the building. What's good with you, Raider Paul? Salute to you. Hopefully that was everybody. Let's jump back down to these new comments. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. Pretty Ricky, Raider Fontaine, what's good with you, Mike? T, what's good? Salute to you, T. Hope all is well. I'm with Pan JJ, but I understand the counter argument. He's not a third down blocker and lacks catching the ball at times. Can't blame him for his weakness, but he is worth keeping around. So I agree with the one to pay, JJ. I do understand the counter argument that you claim as well. I will argue that he is a 3-down back. I wouldn't call him a third down blocker, but he is a 3-down back. If it's third and short, you know what I mean, you're gonna leave him on the you're gonna leave him on the court, you're gonna leave him on the field, bro, and let him do his thing. My guy in the D-Buck in the building, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. Hope all is well with your family. You know what I mean? Much love and respect, as always. I talked to D-Buck behind the scenes, man. He cool as shit, bro. You know what I mean? I understand why many feel this team will fall off if they don't pay JJ, but you can't overpay a running back who's already, in my opinion, in his prime. Well, see, and this is the thing, Omar. This is the thing. Contracts can be constructed in so many ways, right? You give him a 3-year, you know what I mean, with the ability of getting out of the third. Maybe he does only have 2 years left, right? But what I'm saying is this. The money he's asking for is money I feel like we already owe him anyway. Imagine this. Just imagine this. We let go of Josh Jacobs. He's still in his prime. What does he do? He decides, since I'm so much like Marcus Allen, why don't I follow Marcus Allen's footsteps and go on over to the Chiefs? Would you be happy with that? I don't think you would. Bro, I'd quit watching football and then until he left the Chiefs, bro. It wouldn't even be no point of us even suiting up on Sundays. Because he's just going to destroy us when we play him, bro. Just out of pure anger and animosity, bro. He would run rampant on us, bro. Because Marcus Allen did the same thing when he went over there, bro. Whenever he played us, he just fucking ran rampant, bro. I'm just saying. I don't want to see that. I don't want to see that, bro. D-Menace, my dude, what's good with you, fam? Hope all is well. I know y'all don't want to see that, bro. Ain't no way you could tell me you'd sign up to watch that on Sunday or Thursday. Bro, that'd be the worst Christmas gift ever. So if we got to play on Christmas Day and the Chiefs and they got Josh Jacobs, bro, he gonna hand us 4 touchdowns by himself on Christmas, bro. It'd be the best game of the whole season for him until he play us again. Bro, I ain't trying to have all that, bro. I ain't trying to have all that, bro. Torch us in game 1 and then just scatter our ashes in game 2, bro. Yeah, I'm good, man. I ain't trying to see that happen. Now imagine if he goes to Denver. These are just imaginations, bro. I'm not saying this is what's gonna happen. This is just imaginations. What if he goes to Denver? Now we're really the last team in the AFC West. Because now they have what many say is a quarterback guru in Sean Payton. We saw what he was able to do with the Saints. He definitely made that a relevant football team. A powerhouse at some might want to say, a powerhouse. I'm just saying. It's not about falling in love with players for me, Charles. It's more about recognizing star talent and paying it accordingly. Look, you pay for wins. You pay for wins, man. You pay for talent. That's just how it goes. These teams with championship squads, bro, they have high-priced, many sought-after players. We got to keep ours at home. We got to learn to invest in ours. Stop flipping it. What I like to say, this right here, this reason why I created this, man. The flip side of the coin, man. The flip side of the coin is we haven't really had an offense of this caliber to go with a defense of what I think is being built. I want to see it happen. I want to see it happen, man. I wanted to see DC get a ring with us in the silver and black, bro. Unfortunately, it didn't happen, man. I ain't trying to give up on that dream of Josh Jacobs too, bro. Because I believe he's a difference maker on our offense. You know, Charles, I fully understand that. Josh Jacobs had his best year. We only won 6 games, right? DC had his worst year of his whole career. It didn't sync up. Our defense was not where we needed them to be. I'm not putting all the blame on the D, but I'm not going to put all the blame on DC. I'm not going to put all the blame on the coach. I'm going to put the blame on everybody. Everybody just was not up to par of where they needed to be. And that's just being honest. You know, I'm just being honest. This whole team was below par. I'm just saying. Hey, that's a great point, Jolie. Max Crosby had his best year, only won 6 games. Doesn't mean we're going to let him go. You know, I'm just advocating. Sometimes you need to pay players what they deserve. Josh Jacobs deserves at least $13 million a year. Shit, hell, he probably even deserves the 15. But you make that incentive based. You give the man a guarantee of 12 and a half, 13. Hey, if he goes over 1,000 yards, then he picks up an extra $1 million. If he has 19 touchdowns, he picks up another $1 million. I'm just saying. You know, or he goes over 500,000 yards. You know what I mean? He goes over 1,000 yards, that's 500,000, right? He goes over 1,000 yards rushing, 500,000. No, 750,000, right? Let's say he has 400 yards receiving, 500 yards receiving, another $250,000, right? You're getting production out the guy, man. He has something to shoot for. You know? That's why they put incentives in. So it gives them even more of a reason to want to do it. I'm just saying. Sometimes you got to pay for the wins, man. Sometimes you got to pay the players that deserve the right to be paid. I don't think the Raiders will let him sit. Omar, if I'm being honest, I think they'd rather just move on from him than go through the hassles of him sitting out. I'm just being honest because this is that type of regime. This is a no-nonsense regime, bro. They're not gonna stand for any of that. You're either here to play or you're out of here. That's it. There is no in between with them. I told you I'm ghetto sometimes, bro. My Kool-Aid in the old school Planters. The reason I do it is because it has a top. Makes it easy to shake up the Kool-Aid. You make it right there in the cup. It's better than washing a big ass pitcher and just pour right there in the cup, the sugar, the water, the ice, the Kool-Aid, dump it all in the cup, put the top on it, shake, 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 shake. Boom, boom, boom. You got Kool-Aid. I just think I'm with J-Dog. It would be great business to finally show some honor, some respect, some solidarity, some love to our players. People we bring in, that we draft, that have never played anywhere else, but play their heart and soul out for us. Love us so much that they had it on their body. That's all I'm saying. That they love us so much that they have us tatted on their body, bro. We can't get a man his money. We can't get his man his money. I just feel that we need to start looking at our culture a little different. Al's Ghost, what's good with you, Brody? Salute to you. Says, how about a incentive-based contract? Example, base of 8 mil plus 2 mil if he cracks 1,000, another 1 mil if you make the Pro Bowl, and another 3 mil if you make all pro. So base would have his base would have to be 10. His base would have to be 10. No, actually, his base would have to be $11 million. He's not going to play for anything less than the $11 million guarantee. Mil if he cracks 1,000, another mil for Pro Bowl, and another 2 mil if he makes all pro. I don't know. It seems fair, but his base is going to have to be $11 million, nothing less than 11 mil. I guarantee you that. He's not budging off of anything less than $11 million. That's just pure honesty right there, man. If he doesn't want to sign for the 10 that's guaranteed, there's no way he takes 8. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, Jolie, I don't get it either. People have a ton of faith in Sincere McCormick, and he hasn't touched the field yet. Now, can the kid quite possibly turn out to be something? Yeah, it's a strong possibility. It's a strong possibility, but it's a strong possibility it could go the other way too, right? The only thing I'm saying about Sincere McCormick is I need to see something from him before I get on this rah-rah shish boom ba about him being, the next best thing that we got in the backfield. I can't say that. I can't say that about the kid because I haven't seen him play. I haven't seen him take a NFL snap at all. Not in last year's preseason, not in last year's nothing. And I still haven't seen him take a snap this year either. So, until then, I reserve judgment on the kid. But I know what Josh Jacobs can do. I've seen it. I've seen it for 5 years. The type of person that I am, I'd rather pay what I know. I'd rather pay for something I know about than to take a risk on something that just hasn't panned out yet. It's had its breakdowns, and it's like I tell people this, and people say I should sell cars, but I tell people this: you should never buy the first generation of any vehicle made. Actually, you probably shouldn't buy the first 2. So say Ford comes out with a new car tomorrow, right? Brand new car, let's call it shit, I don't know, bags and flags, bro. Let's call the car bags and flags, right? So we call the car bags and flags. For the first 2 to 3 years, they're still trying to work the bugs out. Well, I won't say so much Ford because Ford has a new guy in charge, and he tries to make sure all the bugs are moved out the vehicle in the first generation. That's the new thing that they're doing now. Is like they're putting cars out early, trying to get all the bugs out of the system before they actually release it to anybody else. But that's what it's kind of like with me when it comes to Sincere McCormick and Josh Jacobs. Josh Jacobs has gotten all the bugs worked out. You know what I mean? I'm willing to put my money up for that. The other guy is already broken down. Hasn't even got on the road yet. I haven't even pulled off the lot to take the test drive, and the car's already stalling. It ain't going anywhere. You know what I mean? I'm pushing in the clutch because you're still making stick, and then the clutch ain't engaging, so ain't no fluid getting to the transmission. Or the cable snapped, depending on if it's a hydraulic or if it's a cable. But I'm just saying, you have to look at it. You know, you have to be able to look at it from the flip side of the coin. Got to be able to do that. Because everything has two sides of it. You know, as they say, for every action, there's an opposite and equal reaction. Brian, my guy, what's good with you, man? Salute to you. Hope all is well. He says, I really don't understand the position of the Raiders not signing Jacobs. He gave us his all last year. Yeah, and that's my thing, man. When a player gives you everything they have, and you know, you just come up short. We really only came up one game short of making the playoffs. Even though we were 6 and whatever, god awful, bro. We still was only one game short of making the playoffs, which is mad crazy, bro. Maybe 2 games. But that was it. You know, that was it. 1 or 2 games, maybe. So I'm on the side of I would like for Josh Jacobs to get his money. I would like for Josh Jacobs to get his money and still be in the silver and black. I wouldn't mind Josh Jacobs getting his money. I would hate if Josh Jacobs got his money in the AFC West. If he gets his money outside the AFC, say he goes to the NFC and gets his money, man, you know what would be the nail in the coffin? You know what would be the straight nail in the motherfucking coffin, bro? If they can't work out a deal and Josh Jacobs goes and plays for the Saints. That would be the nail in the motherfucking coffin, bro. That would straight up be the nail in the coffin, bro. If Josh Jacobs straight up left here and went and played for the Saints, bro. Bro, I wouldn't know what to say. I wouldn't know what to say. He's that much closer to the Philippines. He's that much closer to the Philippines down in New Orleans. Wouldn't that be some shit that if the Raiders and the Saints had to work out a deal where they get Josh Jacobs and we bring Alvin Kamara back to Vegas. He plays for a couple of games, then he goes to court, then whatever. You know what that would fucking do? What up, Mike G? Salute to you, bro. Hope all is over. Yeah, Sebastian, real talk, bro. Game over. That would fucking suck. They didn't really give the ball first 3 games. Point is, he was not part of their plan. If so, we would have gotten the 5th-year option. Yeah, I understand that, man. I understand that. But when a guy goes out there and he plays way better than you think he can, and he's not part of your plan, and somewhere along the lines, he's all that you have as a plan, you pay that man. You pay that man his money. You let him run till he can't run no more. I'm just being truthful about it. It's not I love Josh Jacobs. It's a man, I love the team that I see on paper, but for some reason, I just feel like it doesn't work as well without him. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it works better with him here than relying on a stable of running backs that aren't up to par because we really don't know what they can do yet. Now, I will say this. If Zamir White, Brandon Bolden, Sincere McCormick, and Abdul, if they all are smoking it in preseason and it don't look like we need Josh Jacobs, that's a different story. But as it stands right now, we need that man. We need that man here. That man needs to be playing for us. That is the words that I'm going to stand on. I'm cool on Brandon Bolden. I told you I'm cool on Brandon Bolden. I think it's this has to be his last season, bro. That's the other thing. If these younger guys can't come in and beat out Brandon Bolden, how in the hell are they supposed to take Josh Jacobs' place? I'm just saying. Tell me something. Somebody please tell me something. Please. If these young backs can't beat out Brandon Bolden, how in the hell are they supposed to replace Josh Jacobs? It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. So, what are some of your give me some names of some running backs? If Josh Jacobs is not here, give me some names of some running backs that could get the job done. That's not here as well, that you will quite possibly bring in to get the job done. Because you got to have a veteran presence. And I mean, I know Brandon Bolden been around for forever. You know what I mean? I'm not bringing in Dalvin Cook. I'm not doing that. That's a waste of money. Sorry, Seabass. I'm not bringing him in, bro. That's a waste of money. You're going to have to put a number on that. If you're talking about bringing in Dalvin Cook, you're going to have to put a number on that. And it better be a low number too, bro. It better be a nice low number. Hey, we the people. There's not one available. Not bringing in Kareem Hunt. He's not on Josh Jacobs' level. He's not. That's why they let him go. He's not there. Every other starting running back will demand over 15 mil. You ain't never lied, Dark. Yeah, Big Worm, I'm saying, bro. There's not anything out there available. Hey, the defense is the most important thing to me, Charles, because it's the one that really hasn't been carrying its weight. If I'm being honest, the defense is the side of the ball that really hasn't been carrying its weight. If they could crack the top 15 this year, man, I'm telling you, this could be an amazing season for the Raiders if our defense could just crack the top 15. Offense in the top 15, defense in the top 15, man, that's a playoff caliber team. I'm not asking for the best team in the whole NFL. I'm just asking for an above average football team. I don't need you to be the top echelons of, I don't need all of that right now. I just need you to put a winning product on the field every week. If I lose a game, if we lose a couple of games by a few points, okay, cool. Was we in the game? You know, that's the question. Was we in the game? Did we give it everything we had and we just came up short? If you can tell me we did that and we just lost by just a little bit, okay, cool. But for some of the games I saw last year, just felt like we just didn't give it everything we had. Just didn't give it everything we had, man. So I'm saying the team that we have right now, I really think that if we solidify our offense, take care of our running back, focus more on this defense, getting it more solidified, I think the Raiders have a winning product that could give a lot of teams a run for their money for years to come, because you're just going to add on to it and build over the years, and it's going to get better. But right now, I think you take the gamble on the short. I think you take the short thing right now. Instead of gambling on something that might work out in the future, I think you go ahead and place your bet on the short thing right now. That's Josh Jacobs. Get the man his money. Look, I'm not saying paying 15, but I feel like if you guys can meet somewhere in the middle, if you got little bit of more wiggle room where you can say, hey, you know what, we can actually do this. You know what I mean? Do that. Do what it takes to keep this man in the building, man. Because in all honesty, if it wasn't for him last year, you might only have 2 wins instead of 6. You definitely got to give him the Seattle game. You got to give him that. So that's 1 right there. Right. And then what was his other? Yeah, man, I think he had 4 or 5 great games last year. So that's where I'm standing with that. As y'all know, I'm not here for the 2 hour, 3 hours long anymore. I try to come in short, try to stick to basically my topic. Tonight's topic was Josh Jacobs. You know what I mean? Why aren't the Raiders paying him? I don't know. I really don't know. Now, I fully understand when people say, this regime just doesn't value the running back like that. But I've also heard this regime say sometimes you got to throw away the old and try something new. I think y'all need to throw away the old way of thinking about your running backs and try something new with Josh Jacobs. And go ahead, take the chance, and pay the man. Write yourself up a contract that at least gives you an out. You know what I mean? Give him a contract that you gave Carr. I don't think he'll sign it, but take a shot at it. At least give the man what he deserves this year. Or if you can't, at least make up for it next year in the second year of the contract. And then if things ain't working out come that third year, hey, you wrote yourself a clause, a way to get out of it. But if we're really talking about winning, we need to pay Josh Jacobs. He is an intricate part of our team. He keeps defenses guessing. When he's on fire, he's on fire. Teams don't know if to blitz or to stay home or play pass. It brings another aspect, another level, another dimension of our offense to the game. I rather enjoy, watching Josh Jacobs, beast mode on some of these guys out here, man. It's that mystique of old Raider football that I used to watch that I see glimpses of sometimes when he runs. So, I don't see that in any of our other backs. So that's why I say, let's pay the man. See if it actually pans out. Write a contract that'll suffice both of you guys. Because I'm telling you right now, he can go over to Denver right now, bro, and get a 3-year $39 million deal. He can go get a 3-year $39 million deal. That's $13 million a year. So I feel like we can at least get somewhere in that area. And I think we'll have a winning team. Few minutes left. I am in my last week of smoking. So please forgive me if I have attitude, if I'm on any show or if I'm here and I seem like I'm like a little angry or whatever, or a little thrown off. Yes, I'm quitting smoking weed and cigarettes. I will no longer be smoking weed or cigarettes. I am going back to coaching high school football. Yeah, cigarettes too, Pizzle. Everything. No weed, no cigarettes. I am going back to coaching high school football. So, yeah. My son needs me. So Yeah, I'm going back to coaching high school football. So I have 30 days to clean my system up because I do have to take a piss test. So yeah, so definitely look forward. Um, definitely look forward to my shows probably being a little bit more in depth, a little bit more, probably a lot more breakdowns. Simply because I'm getting back into coaching mode. So I kind of just been on the fan trip of football lately. Not really diving deep into it. But when I have a whistle, it's completely different. Um, that's all I do. It's football, football, football when I have a whistle. So yeah, I'll be coaching. Um, yeah, J Dub, for sure. Yeah, I'll be coaching. More than likely, probably defensive backs and receivers. We'll see. We'll see. I might do special teams. Who knows? I don't know yet. Um, but got to clear the background check and a couple of other things. Um, then yeah. So go back to my alma mater, coach, uh, coach football, and then hopefully, look, maybe maybe I become more focused. Maybe I become a different individual. Like, who knows? Who knows? Doors open, you know? Doors open. Maybe I take this, you know, just on the coaching staff, and eventually I end up coaching at a high school that needs a coach. You never know. Um, it's one of the things that I've always wanted to do though. Like I figured like once I got into like my 40s, 50s, um, I just wanted to really like kind of give back and just like coach high school football. If it ever takes me to a different level than it does, but um, yeah. So it's time to live my dreams, man. You know what I mean? And my kids are right there at school, so yeah, it's time to live my dreams too, bro. You know, but I appreciate you guys as always, man. 50 billion things in the world for you to do. The fact that you allowed me to grace your screen for this short amount of time, be it here on YouTube, if you're listening on Spotify, uh, watching on Rumble. Hey, thank you. I appreciate you. It's uh, it's always love. It's always respect. Um, and I won't lie to you guys. I am working on something to to end all the beef on YouTube for Raider content creators. Um, I'm working on a plan to end all of this beef and make the nation proud to turn on their YouTube and watch any and everybody that feels the need to bring you Raider content. Um, yeah, because I'm tired of the beef. I'm tired of the drama. So I am working on something to try and figure out a way to end all of the bullshit. Um, I reached out to somebody special. Um, I hope that he can help me out. Um, so yeah, yeah, man. Enough is enough. The season is coming around, man. Uh, we don't want to cloud the season with uh, bullshit. I think a lot of these things can be worked out. Um, just a matter of conversation. But said I just want to make the nation proud, man. Uh, I want to be able to turn on my YouTube and watch the whole Raider Nation, bro. I would love to just turn on the YouTube and watch all of Raider Nation. You know what I mean? Like it was when I originally started, when I could turn on YouTube and just watch anybody. You know what I mean? Without the thought of me disliking anybody. You know, so hopefully it'll work out. Like I said, you know, it's a grown man's world, and time to put away the kids' games, man. And you know, anybody that wants to step up to the plate and say, hey, you know what, I can dig it, I'd appreciate you. If not, I fully understand. I fully understand. But I am working on something that I think could be fun, could be exciting, and definitely could quite possibly, and I'm not asking to the point where people start working with each other again, but to the point where people aren't going at each other for lack of communication. You know. Oh, you talking about the Jordan back there? Yeah, it's a custom Jordan right there. Those are custom Jordans right there. I got those for Christmas a couple of years ago. My wife and kids got those for me. It's a pair. The only problem is they're 13s and I wear a 12. So when I put them on, they kind of, I feel like they're kind of a little big on my feet, right? Because I wear a 12 and they 13s. So I that's why they hang up. That's why they sit up in the back right there, because they don't really look well on my feet. It's actually a shoe I take with me. It's a shoe I'm gonna take with me if I ever go somewhere to get autographs, because the material, you can actually write on the material. You know what I mean? You can autograph the material. So they need to be cleaned up though. They need to be cleaned up. They've been sitting out here in the garage for a minute. I need to go ahead and clean them up, get them all nice and fresh. Once I get them signed by somebody, then I'll probably have them wrapped and placed in a case. But for now, they're just kind of out. So I don't wear them. I don't wear them. I don't wear them. I wore them twice. Like I said, they look kind of big on my feet because I'm not very tall. I'm not tall. I'm only like somewhere between 5'9" and 5'11". You know, 5'11" and 3/4. I'm 6 foot, depending on what pair of shoes I'm wearing. You know what I mean? Depending on what shoes I'm wearing, I'm 6 foot. Like in these LeBrons, when I put on the LeBrons, I'm 6 feet tall in the LeBrons. If I put on a like Jordan ones, you know what I mean, I'm like 5'11" and 3 1/4 or something like that. I'm like 5'11" and 1/4, 5'11" and a half. If I take my shoes off, I'm 5'11" flat. So nah, I'm not tall, bro. If you seen everybody in my family, bro, I'm not tall, bro. I'm like the shortest one. No, my cousin Alvin is shorter than me, but I'm like next to the shortest one, bro. Everybody in my family is 6 foot and up. You know what I mean? all my male cousins, even my cousin Keisha is taller than me. But yeah, all my male cousins, they minimum 6'1", minimum 6'1". Uh yeah. So but I appreciate y'all, family. I love y'all. I took the time out from my daughter's birthday just to come say hello. Let's talk about this Josh Jacobs. Um, hopefully hopefully they come to terms and they work something out, man. Because I really feel like we could really see something special this year with the team that I imagine on paper. As always, ladies and gentlemen, no matter how much it rains, you can never stop the sun from shining. Fuck who hates you. Who fucking loves you? And we out. Go get your sunshine. Peace.